Hey gang, today I'm going to be comparing and contrasting this Fifine Dynamic microphone to my usual setup, okay, for both voice and for guitar. Now I've put a link to this product in Amazon down below if you want to check it out. All right, without further ado, here's the video. Hey gang, today we're going to do something a little bit differently, and just to tell you what we're going to do, the good folks at Fifine Technology, I think that's how you pronounce it, were kind enough to send me a new microphone and ask me to test it out, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to review that test here. And I understand that usually I do guitar videos, but I'm always looking for things to maybe do a little bit better recording, either my voice or the guitar. And this is a very inexpensive microphone. And it runs, I think, as of October 12th, 2018, I think it was $19 on Amazon. So it's a pretty good, a pretty low cost. And I want to compare it to what I'm using right here, okay, which is a ear amble condenser microphone. This is a dynamic microphone, so has a different pattern of response. So we'll test it out. We'll see if it how it responds to both audio, spoken audio, and then recorded audio on my guitar. Let me show you the setup that I'm going to be using. Okay, there you can see my setup that I'm using. I'm also using the same ear amble microphone to record my guitar. I've got a dynamic microphone that I'm using, a different dynamic microphone that I'm using to record any backing tracks or things like that, playbacks. However, some people ask me, man, how do you get that sound? That's it. It's pretty simple. It's just a Blackstar ID Core 10 mic'd pretty directly using a real fancy mic stand. As you can see, it's just a towel doubled up. So we're going to record this using the ear amble on both the voice and the guitar. The only post-processing I'm going to do is maybe boost the volume, but I'll leave everything else the same, okay? So let's do the unboxing right now. So I'm just going to open up this box. It's a handsome box. Let's see what's in it. I actually did open this before because I did the video and didn't get any sound. I was trying to use a different microphone. I just screwed up. All right, so you get some promotional material. Don't need that. Get some nice foam cover. That's cool. Let's see what else. A user's guide. If you're like me, now actually this is kind of simple. It has some nice pictures on the back, but if you're like me, you're going for plug and play. So so I'm going to do that today. Okay, so in the box, there's not much to it, which is good, right? There's just a microphone and a cable, and the microphone, I can tell you, is all metal. It's got a metal grill here, and this is all metal. It's got an XLR input, or a female end there, and then it's got a nice feature that I always seem to want to have in a microphone. It's got an on-off switch. It's actually kind of cool. The little things, you know. All right, let's see what else we've got. Looks like we've got a cable. At one end we've got an XLR, which is good. And the other end, we've got a 1/4 inch jack, right? So this can go directly into your guitar amplifier if you want to do that. Say you're doing a karaoke or something like that, that would work. Or it can go into an audio interface that takes 1/4 inch jacks as well. So we're going to go ahead and now plug that one in, and we'll test the voice, okay? So we'll be back in just a second. All right, so I've got it set up. I'm talking out of the ear amble right now. Hopefully this is a reasonable volume. I think I had it set up right. I'm checking the levels now. Let me check the levels here. The levels, yeah, it shouldn't be clipping. It's reasonable, it seems to me. Great. So now let's go to the next one. All right, here is the Fifine Dynamic, and you can see when I talk over here, the level's pretty much gone, and over here, it's pretty much gone. But when I'm on it, it's loud. So, you know, it's much more directional than the other one is, which is good and bad depending on your application. If you're a singer, it's probably a great thing to have, and maybe for recording the guitar. So I'm going to check that out. but we'll see how the recording sounds. Okay, just a second now. We'll set up the recording for the guitar. All right, gang. Well, I've got it set up now. I'm using my trusty Reverend Buckshot to do the test, and I'm playing out of the neck pickup, and I'm playing totally clean so we can get a good comparison. First, the ear amble. This is the ear amble microphone, okay? All right, so that's the ear amble microphone. Let's check out the Fifine. All right, well, I've got the Fifine now set up to record the guitar. Again, I'm using my trusty Reverend Buckshot out of the neck pickup. Exact same amp settings and everything. So here we go. All right. All right, gang. Well, there you go. There's all the comparisons. And I have to tell you, I think for my money, I think that the Fifine actually does better with the voice. I thought for recording the guitar, I couldn't tell too much of a difference. But for the voice, I thought the bass response was quite a bit better. It I think, captured my voice a little bit better than did the ear amble, which is now disconnected. And the other thing I like about it is the isolation. Just because it's a dynamic microphone, it's a little bit tighter pattern, it's going to be isolated a little bit more. So if you need your instruments and your tracks isolated a little bit, that's going to be good. So anyway, for what it's worth, obviously, since I got this one for free, it's not a totally unbiased opinion. So you can make up your own mind on this. And on what you want to use. But as far as the construction goes, yeah, it's pretty good construction. And 19 bucks is pretty good. 19 bucks US as of October 12th, 2018. It's not a bad price. Either way, both are pretty good to go with. All right? Anyway, that's the Fifine microphone here, dynamic microphone. All right. We'll see you on down the road.